when the guy said, "You've got cancer of the bowel," 5 minutes later I was unconscious on the floor of Hereford Hospital. And I actually fainted after I walked out of the consult room. I walked out and I fainted, and I woke up 10 minutes later with cannulas and saline solution to get my blood pressure. That, it's not a bowl of cherries. It's not going to be easy. Well, maybe for some people. Some people sail through chemo, and other people, like myself, give up. I gave up after 10 weeks. I was so down and ill and just couldn't see any hope, whatever, and it was my dog that got me through that. I know it sounds stupid. A human being owes his life, or the last 9 years of his life, primarily to a dog looking at me when I gave up. I pay him back now. I mean, yes, there's lots of people involved in my recovery, and Johnny here with his little coffee shop chatting to me when I ramble on about things, people who walk past with their dogs and pass the time of day, surgeons and nurses and people at Usk House who helped me when I was really, really down on the chemo. They helped me. Just practical things, not just, oh, they're there. They said, right, we'll get you this mouthwash for your blisters in your mouth. And to obey all the instructions, all the advice by the GP, the oncologist, the dietitian, everybody in the NHS who's there to look after you, because they do know what they're talking about. And I know some people that refused, that didn't do the exercises after the operation. If they tell you to drink pickled prune juice every night, do it. It's, it's not what I'd want to do, but it gave me a few extra years of life, which is all that at the time I wanted. That's all the hope I had. That's one. Secondly is, enjoy your life. The surgeon, after he operated on my colon, said, go out there and enjoy it, Brian. And every day, and just look at the sky, see what colour it is, and enjoy it. If it's grey, enjoy it. If it's blue, enjoy it. What advice to give to people? Never give up. Keep being cheerful. I know it's hard, but it's not going to do you any good to be miserable. It doesn't add to you. Laugh. Crack jokes with the nurses and the chemo wing, because they want to be cheered up as well. They need to know that their treatment is doing good to people, doing good to somebody, and that's why I go back every year and see them, and it makes them feel good, because there's somebody that we worked on 9 years ago, and he's here. Pet, if you haven't already got one, and give the love and attention and care to your pet, and it detracts you from whatever negative thoughts you may be thinking, because you're going to have negative thoughts. The hardest phone call in my life was to my son, who lives 300 miles away, and obviously we don't see each other very often. And I had to ring him to say I was going to Hereford Hospital the next day. Another thing about having cancer, I was 65. I knew a lot about engineering and lots of other things. I didn't know anything about my own body. And when the surgeon said, I took 22 lymph glands out your groin. What? I didn't know I had 22. 600 in your body, nodes and glands, and I didn't know that. And I found out how your lymphatic system works and which foods and why rest is important. I never rested in my entire life. I was running up mountains or running the dog through woods and dales, and I didn't realise that your body only repairs itself when you rest. Keep smiling. When you're really down, seek help. Macmillan nurses, Usk, all the St David's, whoever, and your friends as well, and acquaintances even, not just friends. It's amazing how many people who you think hardly know you will come and offer to do things, give you a lift to hospital, walk your dog. I think one of the things I attribute my survival of 9 years is living here. It's a nice place to live. It's green, and people are in the main friendly and in the main supportive, and and it's not a stressful place to live.